Yeah, we are live. We're discussing yesterday's match. Pretty straightforward win for Mumbai is what I felt. I mean, the fact that Mumbai is back in Wankhede, they're winning it easily. It's not good signs for the opposition teams. And I don't know. I mean, KKR approach in batting was very weird, is what I felt. And overall, they never ended up putting a good score on the total. And it was very easy chase for Mumbai. But good, very ominous signs. I mean, the Mumbai bowling lineup, what do you call, up front is looking very good. Batting Suryakumar Yadav has clicked so well yesterday. I mean, he faced a few balls, but that looks like vintage Suryakumar Yadav, and I'm sure the Mumbai dugout is looking very, very happy right now.
Yeah, I think, initially before the tournament started, we discussed that Mumbai's strength, especially in the case Bumrah is not fit, in Bumrah's absence, uh, they are heavily dependent on their two strike bowler, which are Chahar and Boult. Both of them delivered yesterday. And then their batting, they've got a solid Indian batting. Half of the Indian batting lineup, Indian T20 batting lineup is in their squad, right?
Correct.
So you expect them to sort of come out good. I mean, I know they failed in the first couple of games. It's a long tournament, and they've got the balance in the squad. So, and plus, I mean, again, the scouting culture of Mumbai Indians is top notch. They've again discovered a couple of gems. Vinesh Puthur and Ashwani Kumar being the other one. I think he
Yeah,
bowled brilliantly yesterday, Ashwini.
yeah. No, let's get to that particular innings of KKR, right?
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I found it very strange. I mean, it's looked very one dimensional. Whoever came, they tried to attack. And see, you're facing some of the world's best opening bowlers, right? Like if you look at the history of wicket takers in power play for IPL, I think Boult and Chahar come in the top five. So you should
Yeah.
have some respect. I mean, you should be giving some respect. Maybe they're the best bowlers. Probably take your time to get in. But I mean, Sunil Narayan, we know, right? If you have quality bowlers against you, he struggle. And exactly that's happened. Maybe it's time that KKR decide, you know what, this experiment is not working, and let's really put quality openers. Because a lot of teams are now coming strong at you with bowlers who are really good in power play. And that's a strategy. Just like how SRH has a strategy to attack you early, a lot of teams are now actually putting up bowlers who are good in power play. So a KKR, a Sunil Narayan experiment, I don't think it will work the way it used to work earlier. And very strange approach is what I felt overall from that batting line.
Yeah, actually, Sunil Narine is a very interesting, case because we all know everybody knows that he plays a one-dimensional cricket. He will
Yeah,
get into the line and swing hard through the line. That's his approach, right? And
yeah,
historically as well, whenever he faced the bowlers who can swing the ball, get the length right
yeah,
up front, he's already struggled. Beat Stark, before when Stark was in RCB. I think then he was not opening at that time.
yeah,
But like, let's talk about Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. You talk about Deepak Chahar. Hazelwood when he was with CSK. All these guys
yeah,
trapped Sunil Narayan
yeah,
only. And yesterday as well, you saw the quality of Trent Boult, right? So Sunil Narayan experiment will only work if the other team does not have a quality, seamer up front, because he can literally bash the spinners. Spinners, he plays them very well. But
yeah,
if you're not having someone who can swing the ball both the ways and get the line length up front, right up front, then Sunil Narayan will be a threat against quality pace attack, against the likes of Bolt, Chahar, Bhuvaneshwar, Stark, against all these bowlers. He's just a bowler, right? I mean, he's a bowling all rounder technically,
which
right?
is what I'm getting at. Like each team is now trying to focus on that opening power play bowling also. So you won't get those bowlers anymore, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
Exactly, I agree with that.
yeah,
And I think this is on KKR think tank. When Gambhir introduced Sunil Narayan as an opener back in 2017, I think
yeah,
16, 17, that was a new thing, right? Teams
yeah,
did not have an answer for Sunil Narayan, that kind of approach back then. It was a surprise element for them, and it worked out
yeah,
really well, to be honest, for a very long time. But now the teams have decoded, how to tackle that.
yeah,
And KKR have to be innovative. They have to be innovative now. They've got a quality of Rahane. They've got Venkatesh Iyer. They can promote easily promote one of these guys top of the order, right? And also one more point, which you I think touched upon, is the approach of KKR batters. I mean, there's
yeah,
an entire aura, or there's a notion around Wankhede is a batting paradise, right? But
yeah,
you also have to realize under lights, Wankhede with the new ball early on, there's a lot of
yeah.
help for the seamers as well. So it
Correct.
is very important for the team who is batting under lights, and if, with the new ball, they have got to be careful, right? And especially when you have the likes of Chahar and Bolt who can again swing the ball both the ways, right?
Yeah,
So that's where probably KKR missed the trick. They could have been a little more cautious in the first couple of overs, first 2 or 3 overs, not more than that, and then they could have, it was a flat wicket. We all saw that.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, but there was some help for the seamers. You saw that with both Trent and Chahar. Then you saw the way Ashwani Kumar bowled in particular. Those, I mean, the length was really, really, really good, and there was some help from the wicket. So I think KKR
Yeah.
was a little rash in their approach, I would say. They could have been at least corrected themselves after losing a couple of early wickets. Even the likes of Ankrich, he was looking in good touch. He was playing his shots, but I think he got out. He got into that zone, where he was trying to hit every other ball for a boundary.
No, you're right. I mean, it looked very brash. And okay, the Wankhede, the bounce is always very true. The fast bowlers get assistance, like you said, right? And that you should probably respect that. Everybody who came in tried to whack the first ball itself. And Angrish also looked so good, right? I mean, he was looking so nicely and probably a shot too much. Could have taken time. The wickets are falling around you.
Yep.
You probably have to just spend some more time, go till the 10th over, 11th over, and then probably attack. And let's get back to Venkatesh Iyer, right? I mean, the amount of money they've spent on him, it's a lot of pressure. It's really a lot of pressure. I read somewhere that the biggest strategy RCB used was Bobat trying to put a price up of Venkatesh Iyer for no reason. So probably that was RCB's biggest auction win. But yeah, I mean KKR have spent a lot of money on him, and there seems to be a trend of a weakness for the short ball. I don't know. I
Yep.
mean, I'm starting to see that, and bowlers are actually targeting that. He tried hitting out against one particular ball which is dropped, but otherwise there seems to be some weakness, and the other teams taking advantage of that. I think Venkatesh Iyer will have to go back to the drawing room and figure out, okay, a lot of money was spent on me, but I should not worry about that. I should come back, and he's been a very solid. Venkatesh Iyer and Shreyas Iyer were a crucial part of their victory last time. That middle order solidity they used to give, and I was expecting that from Rahane and Iyer this time. But Rahane also is going hammer and tongs, so that they're losing that stability in the middle order, which is very, very, what do you call it, bad for KKR. And coming back just quickly, I'll again touch upon Ashwani Kumar, right? What brilliant scramble seam. I mean, it's so difficult for a young bowler like that to control scramble seam. We have seen that guys like Siraj bowled it so well. And like you said, the length he hits, with that length and with that scramble seam, it's going to be so difficult for people to face him. And what a talent. I mean, I think he played in some Punjab lower league or something like that in Punjab, and they
Yeah,
picked him
yeah.
up, and he's playing
I
so
don't
well
know.
for what do you call Mumbai. But hats off to the management. I mean, to unearth such stars, and I don't see. I mean, I think India needs good left armers, and hopefully
Yeah.
he'll come through the ranks for India as well. Yeah,
So I think kudos to the Mumbai management team here, because there has been a consistent trend, where Mumbai has been unearthing gems over the past so many years, starting from Bumrah, Pandya brothers, and now you saw Vignesh Puthur as well, and in this season
yeah,
Ashwini as well. And the ball which he balled to Andre Russell in particular, we know how dangerous Andre can be, especially on those
yeah,
kind of wickets where he can hit through the line. Uh, he got him up, set him up beautifully with a bouncer, and then followed up with a length delivery, who sort of
correct.
jacked the ball back in,
Yeah,
Russell. I think that was a, like you mentioned, the seam presentation, the control with this scramble thing. I think that was really top notch. And considering the fact that it was his first IPL game, and there's a lot of added pressure. You might have played domestic, you might have played some other leagues, but IPL is a different beast. Where you have
yeah, exactly.
50,000 people in the stadium, that at your home turf, supposedly, and then it becomes a lot, So I think Venkatesh Iyer, I think this price tag is a double-edged sword, Sulesh.
Yeah,
Obviously, as a player, you'd want to maximize your potential, you maximize your price tag. But what happens if you get something which is way beyond your skills, and if you are, then there's an additional pressure on you to sort of justify that, right? Last
yeah,
year, I think Venkatesh was getting something around 11, 12 CR, if I'm not wrong. Something around that, or
correct.
10, 8, 7, 8, or something around that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I still believe that's his ideal value, something around 8 to 10 CR,
And he's not
The
bowling
mo-
also, right? He's just a batsman.
and
Yeah,
he's not bowling as well.
yeah,
Exactly. I mean, probably the bowling is not required at this point of time, because
yeah.
they've
It's
got
not
enough
required.
options
Yeah,
in their bowling. Uh, but my thing is that the moment you cross a certain threshold, a certain number, it becomes really, really hard for you.
yeah,
There's an additional pressure. We have seen this with a lot of players in the past as well, and they have been,
yeah,
even the likes of Mitchell Stark had struggled in the early part of last season, right? Where he knew
yeah,
that he had to deliver, because the KKR spent around 25-26 CR on him again.
Yeah,
So that sort of is a very tricky one for Wankhede, and you got a feel for him. He's trying his level best. And you're talking about the bouncer. Kunal Pandya set him up in the first game with his bouncer. So balled a bouncer, and then he called for the helmet next ball on the length bank. He was gone.
yeah, yeah,
So I think that is something, the way Shreyas Iyer sort of overcame that short ball thing. He
mm,
devised his own strategy, got into position early, and I think
yeah,
Venkatesh Iyer, since there's a lot of expectation from him, not only from the IPL point of view, from the international cricket point of view as well. He's someone who is in the ranks,
yeah.
who's there in the top 15, 20, if not 15, top 20, 25 players playing in the country. The white ball cricket. I think he got to work on that hard.
No, I agree, agree. And like you said, he's there and thereabouts in the Indian team. And just a
Yeah.
matter of maybe some good innings in the IPL and probably the confidence will come back. Just before we get to Mumbai's batting, I just want to touch upon Mumbai's bowling. Uh, I think it's looking more rounded now with Boult and Chahar up front. Hardik Pandya giving you that good bounce, that sort of a hit the deck bowler, middle border. And you have the spin of Vignesh Puttur and Santner, who bowled really well yesterday, I felt. Didn't get the wicket of Russell, there was the DRS. And obviously now Ashwani Kumar
Ashwini.
has come in. I think that bowling lineup is looking very rounded, and that's dangerous. That's dangerous for other teams because Mumbai always takes time to get that squad right, and I think that they're slowly getting the combination right. Uh, looking ominous for other side, and once Bumrah comes in, I think this is going to be a very tough bowling lineup for sure to face. Your quick thoughts on that on the bowling lineup of Mumbai right now?
Yeah, I think actually Bumrah, I'm not sure if he's going to be there because I read an article. I'm not sure.
No, I didn't see. No.
So I think he's out of the season completely.
Okay.
I think we'll have to double check on that.
Okay.
Otherwise, like you mentioned, they've got a couple of great new ball bowlers. They've got a
Yeah.
amazing backup with Hardik Pandya. Then they've got a left armer who can sort of get in early in the
Yeah.
power play as well and get them
Yeah.
crucial wickets in the middle overs. And then a combination of Vignesh Puttur and Mitchell Santner. I think it's they have got the combination right. I think they tried Satyanarayana Raju in the first couple of games.
Yeah.
In the last game, yeah. Uh, to be honest, he also looked okay. I mean, that was his first
Yeah.
game. They were nerves, obviously, so they've got a good backup as well. Uh, I think they've got the combination right now. The batting is always sorted. It was just a matter of time before these guys started picking up, right? Which we
Yeah.
saw in the last game with Suryakumar Yadav and Rickelton as well. Uh, so I think they are gonna be the team. Still, for me, they are gonna be one of the favorites to win this one, and I'm definitely seeing them in the top four without a doubt.
No, you're right. I mean, Mumbai getting back in form and getting the competition right is always scary for everyone else, right? And I mean, just to see Suryakumar Yadav perform that, I really got goosebumps. It was just that vintage Suryakumar Yadav and 27 from 9 balls or something and fearless cricket. If he comes into form like that, and you have Rickelton scoring so well up front, I know Rohit Sharma is a question mark, and it will remain a question mark. I mean, that's the way he's been playing. I don't. I mean, you back him. You'll get the results. In some matches he won't. But I think they're not looking more than a 20-30 quick starts from him.
Yep.
But I think Rickelton coming in form and good. I'm happy that they, in spite of not so great starts in the first two matches, they persisted with him. We were discussing will they go to Will Jacks or not. They did, but not as a replacement for him. And he's come out good. He's come out performed well. I mean, that's very good innings. And the fact that he stood through till the end is also good signs that he's a solid head and not just bashing the ball. So I think it's looking good. And post that, you have Tilak Verma coming in. You have Hardik Pandya. Uh, so many good players also. You have Naman coming in. So I think it's looking like a very solid overall batting lineup as well. And if Mumbai and the captaincy of Hardik Pandya, I think the bowling changes also were very spot on yesterday. Uh, Gave the ball to Ashwini whenever is required, got the crucial wickets. So I think overall a lot of confidence is coming in and coming back to Wankhede, winning the first match. I think the team is going to be on a roll now. Is what I feel.
Yeah, fair point. I think it's gonna be hard to stop them now. Uh, yeah, I mean now it's just a matter of time. Like I mentioned, it was just a matter of
Yeah,
time before guys sort of start to pick up. Uh, you
yeah.
know,
Do you
I think
do
let's
you,
talk about the. Yeah, sorry, you were saying something.
no? I think same thing. Yeah. Do you want to quickly discuss today's match here?
Yeah, please go ahead. I think
So
there's
we have
someone on hold. I'll quickly
LSG
check on
playing
that.
Punjab, right? Yeah, so LSG and Punjab, I think it's going to be a very close competition. LSG won their first match, and Punjab is also again. They are very strange that Punjab has played only one match so far. It's been a long gap for them from the previous match, but they're one match unbeaten, and LSG won their last match as well. Though they had the first match also, the loss was very close. So I think LSG is also finding their combination. It's going to be a very good match. I think, but I'm giving Punjab the upper hand primarily because I think with Shreyas Iyer and Ricky Ponting at the management, they've got a core, hardcore winning mentality this time, which they've lacked
Yeah.
throughout. And I think with that mentality coming in, and Iyer with the confidence he's had with the bat as well as the captain, I think Punjab is going to become one of the teams to watch out for in this IPL.
I think it's a very interesting game, and the venue is Vikana Stadium in Lucknow, and that's going to be one of the very few venues which will assist the bowlers, right? Slow,
Yeah, yeah,
those kind of wickets, and the spinners will definitely come into the picture. So I'm really excited, particularly excited about the way the wicket plays out. Shardul also mentioned that there should be a balance between just before, I think last evening or somewhere, there should be a balance between bat and ball, and all we are demanding is that give us a sporting wicket. Where at least we also have an opportunity to sort of do something, right? So I think we'll
yeah,
see that in Lucknow, and both the teams have got the ballers to exploit those conditions. You've got Arshdeep and the likes of Chahal and all in Punjab, and obviously
yeah,
a very good bowling lineup Lucknow has with Bishnoi and Shardul and all those guys.
Shardul, yeah,
Yeah, coming to the picture. So it's going to be a good game. Both the teams are in good form, although Punjab has only played one game so far. But I think their combination is looking good right from the word go. Their middle order is looking good. Shreyas
yeah.
Iyer is fighting all cylinders, and his leadership is like next level. I think we've seen that enough of that in the last season as well. And Lucknow again batting their owners. I think the team is doing everything which is supposed to be done.
The owner and his PR now it's a never-ending story of Lucknow. Yeah, I agree. Let's see what
I'm
new PR
I'm
comes out
I'm
today.
I'm from Lucknow. I should be ideally supporting Lucknow. Okay, let's forget about CSK and Dhoni for now. But I should ideally be supporting Lucknow just because of the owners. I just dislike. I won't use the word hate. Hate is a strong word. I really
Yeah.
dislike those guys because of the way
No,
they
I
carry
agree.
themselves.
No, it's more exciting to see his PR and his activities on social media than the actual Lucknow team. But yeah, let's hope that's not the case today.
And I think I
Great.
want to talk about someone like Nicholas Puran as well. Oh man, what
Oh,
kind of
what a
form is he?
form! What a player! Yeah.
Yeah. So it will be really exciting to see a sort of a battle between Puran and Shreyas Iyer. Whosoever sort of does well in that number three, number four position, I
No,
think will
you're
definitely
right.
have an.
Pooran and Mitchell Marsh is looking such a deadly combination for them. Yeah,
I think Lucknow's
yeah,
got a solid team again. So both the teams are good. The wicket's gonna be
yeah,
sporting. It's
yeah.
gonna be a fighting game. Let's see what's there
Let's
in the store.
connect tomorrow and discuss the results. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope it's not a one-sided affair like yesterday. We would like to see some fight, some heart from both the teams.
Yep. Yeah. Cool. Let's connect tomorrow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Sure. Thank you so
Great.
much, guys. Bye.
Thank you.